Welcome back to Dawncraft Echoes of Legends. In the last video, as you know how it ended, the mob farm's not going so well. So in this video, I actually want to try to work on creating like an auto experience farm utilizing the seeds for chickens, and then also being able to kind of get rid of the chickens but also for experience. So I kind of have a few ideas with create, with deployers, and things like that. It won't be perfect, but it'll be the idea is to try to harness all the experience that you get from using the wheat seeds and just from what we can do from here. So we'll get that. I have some of the stuff kind of already made, but the build itself isn't like perfect, and so it's just going to be kind of a work in progress as we kind of go through this. So this will be one of those episodes where it'll be kind of like challenge. I don't have like a specific design in mind, but it'll be like a challenge to get something done. But hopefully by the end of it, we have a working experience farm where we can just kind of maybe AFK a little bit and be able to level up easier. So to get started, of course, we already kind of have some things in here. We already got one deployer made. I need to make it much faster and to kind of centralize this. So we're going to go in there, grab the deployer, kind of pick everything up that we have over here. And then I'm going to turn the chickens down a little bit because we are going to be around these guys a lot. So we'll go to 5. I think that should hopefully not kill ears. So let's get rid of all of this. Get rid of you. And then there's the water wheel. Okay, and then we will cut all this back down, or break all this. Okay, so the idea is to create, I don't know if I want to do it a part of this. It's going to create like a little box where the deployers sit in and they just kind of duplicate or feed the chickens the seed just over and over. Nothing crazy, might be like a little like 4x4 box. And then I'll have to manually go in and like fight in there to get rid of the chickens. And then that way I also get experience from that. And it's not really for anything else but that, as in like the feathers. I mean, I'll get those naturally myself, so it won't be like fully automatic, but the idea of it is kind of automatic. And then also I'm going to need a wheat farm to go with it in order to continuously supply it, so I don't have to do that myself. So I had all the chickens out here just to do that. I think we're going to completely get rid of the chickens here. And I think we're probably just going to put it maybe next to this and keep this little pin. That's what we'll do. We'll build it right here. So it won't be anything insane, like I just said. So it's going to be... Let's do like... I want a 4... Maybe a 6x... or a 3x3. Now we'll do... We'll do something like this. And then... It's gonna need to be... Let me just make sure I got the size right. Deployer, deploying out seeds. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be something like this. So... We're gonna need to make another deployer. Because I lost the other deployers when the creepers blew everything up. So deployer here, deploying out seeds. Let me just set this up. Oh, but it has to get power from the side. Power from the side, power from the side. Well, it'd almost be here. And then we're gonna need shafts. I just set this up in my head. We're gonna need another deployer. So let's just move this one over one. Where I got it, go up there. Deployer. So it's gonna be there. Nope, not like that. There. Seeds. Here. And then a shaft here. Coming out. Then another deployer here. I don't think I made another deployer. It's fine. And then here's where the power will start. We're gonna need to make... Not sure, how fast do I want this going? Probably decently fast. Get the water wheel. Gotta make the water wheel up and down. So let's do like what? One. I think it's every 3. 1, 2, maybe 3, something like this. Assuming something like this, then we'll see kind of how this works. Show a bucket of water. Oh, I built on the wrong side. Here. Okay, perfect. And we've kind of slow, and then we will do a shaft. Oh, wait, can't we not do large one immediately, or no? Yes, we can. There we go. Large wheel. I don't think we can just immediately do a small. But if we break this, then I think we can. Yes. Small. Large cog. Can't do that because we gotta break it. Maybe we can do something like this, I'm not sure. And that should be in line. Can this thing get any faster? No, that's as fast as it can be. That is perfect. Okay, I think we have more shafts, I think. Yeah, there we go. And this should be overstressed. Okay. We can't do that. That's too fast. But that's too fast. Okay, so we're gonna need to go back quite a bit. We can't do that. So we'll add one shaft here. Do a small cog. No. Large. Large is small. Large. No, we cannot do that. Gotta be this one. That one. Then a large. Then a small. And maybe that should be fine. If I can move that closer then. Yes. How fast is that moving? That's pretty good. Okay, so we can go a lot closer. That's just what? 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks away. Perfect. That was perfect, actually. Okay. That should be pretty good. Then we add another deployer, that's done. This will now just be a part of it. And then do this just to box it in. Okay, we need to go make another deployer, so I don't have to. I think I made one. And that should be everything. And that is our second deployer. Oh, wait. Perfect. Now I'll go hook this up. Awesome. There we go. We got 2 deployers. They don't reach completely, but that's okay. Then we'll put seeds in your hands. We're going to need a lot of spruce planks. So here, how I want to do it is 2 chests that automatically get filled with seeds, and then we're gonna need hoppers to fill them up. So we'll get hoppers made. I think it's just chests and iron. Perfect. So these will be filled like so. Put the chests. Actually, let's do it the other way. Wrench work with these? That'd be weird if they did, but they do. Do it like this. Where the hoppers do this. Chest will go here. And then if I put anything in there, it will go in there to the deployers. Perfect. Okay. So now I want to make this glass. What's the specific one in this pack? It's the quartz glass. Which isn't like cheap, but all this other glass is like not good in my opinion. I do cut glass. Because the normal glass I think is hard just to see through, but for now we're not going to use it. We'll do the glass later. Just kind of get this built out. So we'll do this. Bruce. We're out. Wait, what just happened? I don't know what just happened to that. Wait, did it freeze? Of course it froze. I was wondering why did all this just stop moving? Any more torches? Okay, so there's that. Perfect. And we'll work on the glass in a second. And for now, let's just kind of make like a little makeshift way to get up there. And our idea here, just to test the model out, is to get chickens in there, and then they just pretty much multiply in this little section. Oh, there's one last thing. This is where the automation comes in. Forgot about this. We need to make the upgrade for the backpack. There's 3 specific upgrades. We need to make the any magnetic, ideally advanced. We have to make the experience pump and the tank. The experience pump is the most expensive one, but we do actually have all of this except a bottle of enchanting, which we need a honey bottle. We used to have a bunch of these, but we're gonna need 2 of these honey bottles. We'll start there, because that's probably the hardest one to do, and I think we just need honey block and 4. We need a honey block. And I'm pretty sure at some point during our adventures, yeah, I have the tank upgrades. I made a bunch for when we were trying to get the experience, but I think I figured out exactly how to do it. So I almost guarantee we got honey blocks, unless that was different block. I think sponge. What would I? Oh, we do have honey bottles. Never mind. Perfect. Okay, so we do have honey bottles. Just double check, make sure we don't have bottles of enchanting. No, we don't. Potion of luck. Oop. Yeah, we don't. Alright, let's go get 2 balls of enchanting. Wait. You down, because I don't want you. What gets us bottles of enchanting? It's called infusion question mark. You need Eterna, 10, Quanta 25, and that 25. We don't have enough Arcana. So we need our Arcana higher. 25 Arcana. We need Quanta and Arcana. So we need to make more seashells. Make seashells. Here we go. See, this is exactly what I was talking about just gonna be a process. We have a crystalline sea shelf. Get that we need infused to get a normal sea shelf, prismarine, pufferfish, water bottle. Okay. And just to double check, we don't have. No. Go check, because I'm pretty sure we made more. Might be over here, though. Or like magic stuff. Yes, we have 12. Over these, we're just going to have to enchant some and waste levels. But in the long run, this is going to benefit us. So is placing them just here better? Yes. Now we need to get rid of... We need 17... Our Quanta mob farm. These give 4 Quanta. They're crystalline ones. So we need just to... Seems like just enchant these ones. We should be good. Fusion view. Okay, here we go. There's one. Oh, these are crystalline. So now we need the prism shards. Another crystalline seashell. Puts us at 16, so it's +2. So we're going to need to get it to, what? 18, 20, 22, 24. Like 5 more. We need 5 more. 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think we're going to have prism shard. So let's enchant all 5 of these. Quite a bit of our levels here, but it's fine. Wait. No, 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 no. I did not mean to do that. We don't have enough levels? Oh, we don't have... I am dumb. No one to blame but myself. Forgot you got to keep it high enough level to even do it. So you can't even just get rid of them all. Can I take that off? Oh, I can. Used. Now we're not a high enough level. Love it. Okay, we have one more infused. Let's place these back so I can raise the level of this back up. I think that's the problem we're running into here. Now we gotta be 60? Why is it going up? Okay, that's there. There it is. We gotta be level 60. We need to get to level 63. Okay. Well, we can still manually kind of gather levels here. We don't need that one. That one's like for the pure auto part. But we'll get there. So, just a level issue now. What am I gonna do? Let's just continue the build here. Okay, we'll throw some eggs in here. We got one to spawn. And then now this is the whole process. And he's out. Okay, we fixed it. And we do have the end lasso. I'm trying to think if I... Or lead? I'm not sure if I want to use it, but I'll think about it. Because they use the end lead. And it would help us, though, to start. Yeah, we use the end lead. So we made this a while back. We'll be able to grab some of these chickens and just put them in here. Here kind of is the design. It's not great looking, but we will fix it in time. I just want something that's just kind of going to get us going here. So let's just actually build this part up. And then that's our 4x4 with the deployers pushing. And then we'll have the chickens down in here. And they'll just kind of, you know, spawn, and then they'll get their experience. So let's grab one. Throw them in here. And they should run into that in time. I wish I could just pick them up. That'd be cool. Should be about it. And then when there's a bunch, we can, you know, have a lot more going, or it won't be like as weird to look. But then, like, there's experience, and then ideally we'll find a way to, which I know the way to do it. We just got to get the upgrades, and the backpack will store all of that. Okay, and while that goes, now we need to make a wheat farm to really get this thing going. And to do that, we're pretty much just going to need to make our design right here of this farm, and then just kind of convert it completely to a wheat version of it. So to do that, I've been thinking about like how I wanted to place it, which we could get like kind of cool and do like a structure above that's just kind of like overlooking it. But I didn't want to get like too complicated with it. We'll definitely use like the belt mechanics and things with this. So to get started with that, I mean, we're definitely just going to need create all of these parts, but we kind of understand the layout here of like what we're doing. We just got to go make like the mechanical bearing and the chassis and all that. That's what we'll work on here, because we do need a steady supply of the seeds to kind of automate that part, or we're kind of going to get behind, because whenever that finally fills up with a bunch of chickens, it's going to be like draining pretty much any normal like seeds that you have. So we just have to get kind of prepared for that. So we do already have a radial chassis. We're going to need linear chassis. Chassis. Spell. Linear chassis we're going to need, which is secondary linear chassis. Why can I? 2 andesite alloy and stripped logs. Could have a decent amount of. We need 4 of these. Where's our logs? Do that many. What, 1? How many do we need? 3. So to do 4, I need 12. And break this. Let's try this again. Water wheel down. Perfect. Mechanical bearing. Linear chassis. A radial chassis. Linear 3, 4. Then we need 1 space in between. It's got to go over another one. Okay, well. Got to go over 1 more, actually. Got to go here. See if the 8th time's the charm. Wheel. 3rd down. Mechanical bearing. Radial chassis. 2, 3, 4. Then it will be the thing, space, chest. That's it right there. So 1, 2, 3. Now we gotta go another one of these over. Okay, now we have water itself, or the water wheel itself. Let's go ahead and get this going. Oh yeah, we did not. Sticky that. Yeah, did not slime ball this. Slime ball. Now we should be good. Awesome. Okay. Now we can get to an idea of how many more of these we need to go over. Over here it's quite a bit. I think we got that angle. 3 here. 4. Okay, so now those are going to go there. Drop down to the hopper. Hopper's going to take them down into the chest. Now we need a... thinking a brass funnel. I'm going to power it, though. I don't think I need to. I think the funnel will automatically drop them down. We'll make a brass funnel. And it should auto take it out. I think it auto takes it out and it should drop it down, hopefully onto a mechanical belt. The funnel. Brass funnel. Yes, this. Red kelp resting electron tube. Need another one of those. I think I have everything. Okay. Boom. With these, we can filter. Oh. Filter the items that come through, in which we're going to need just the seed. Come up here. Make like a little platform for a second. Do the trusty dirt. So drop down. Okay. I think if I put that, put this, should auto drop. I'm pretty sure. Let's put one in there. Wait, there's all in there. I think they will. There's a mechanical belt down here, so we need another there. Same thing. Gonna need shafts. Shafts, 1, 2 shafts. Think. Mechanical belt. I think this is how it will work. But I gotta see in action. Mechanical belt. That should just fall over onto that one. Okay. Perfect. There it goes. Okay. Seeds should drop, hopefully. Wow, they fly out. Okay, so we're off down here now. Okay, so those seeds are actually working. So we can put these in here. It'll actually go out, down. It's kind of slow, but the process is still there. Oh, I understepped. They'll go in there, and then we do have a lot of chickens in there now. I turned down the chicken sound even more because I think it's just going to get really bad. So those go in there, and hopefully we see some hearts. And then if that's the case, there it goes. So it is working. The main problem is, one, we need to get the backpack created. And then secondly, this one wheat farm is just taking way too long to produce any seeds. So we can come down here, you see we got one orb. But I do think like it's kind of not being wasted, but we have a ton of chickens in here. It should be like a lot more things happening, and with kind of an unlimited chicken farm because we're gonna have so many eggs and things just spawning on area. So we definitely need to make probably a secondary farm just to be able to produce enough seeds to actually make this like a good experience. And then the second part is I can go in there and I can actually, you know, just attack the chickens myself, and then I can also get experience from that. So I think the biggest thing is probably to get another farm going up here. I think we'll just go, I don't know if I just want to make another level higher, or I want to do it, or maybe doing something with bone meal. But then I don't really know how to like get a bone meal, you know what I mean? Like then it's just like another step into this, whereas this is just kind of like maybe just going on the side as we're doing other things, which is maybe what this ends up becoming more of, instead of just like a bunch of experience happening. It just kind of comes in waves. So I think the biggest thing is probably the backpack, which means we got to level up, which kind of comes in hand with this because we need to be able to get the this upgrade made, which we do have the ender, or the I forgot what they're called. What are they called? Eye of Enders. Yeah, we have these ones, but we need the Bottle of Enchanting, which we had to get our Arcana, Quanta, and all that up high enough, and we have to keep doing that part just to get those. One other time we found some, but I used them all, so definitely wasn't worth using them now, looking back. So I think the farming is the biggest thing to work on here. We are completely out of seeds. We do have a lot of bone meal, or bones, and so I'm going to use these just all kind of came from our farm, our mob farm that was working, but doesn't anymore. Well, we actually do have seeds. And so we'll try to, you know, pump as much as we can into this, just to get the required level to get that backpack made, and then we'll probably work on that, but for now, probably just gonna bone meal a lot of this, and then just kind of see how much of this we can kind of like get made for like the levels. Ideally, I stand down there when this happens, so maybe we try to manually do this, but we'll see. Shouldn't be anything too crazy. And then also, I think this funnel, we actually want to change it back to an andesite funnel, because I think the brass funnel releases items fully stacked, and I think this farm idea would be better if it's just one-offs, because I think some of the, I don't know how actually that completely works, but I think like the seeds are being overly used. I don't know if that makes sense, but it feels like some of the seeds that are coming out, they're not like all being used to like breed the chickens, that it's more like some are being fed and like nothing's happening. And so I think with this idea, it might be better just to use a normal funnel, and I think it can only do one item at a time versus a stack. But we can keep the brass one at the bottom, because I don't really think that matters if we're only releasing one item. So we're gonna try that here. We need a seed. But I might be wrong. Maybe this funnel, you can't set the item of what it is. And that might be what it is. That is probably what it is. Yep. Okay, I was wrong. So you need the brass one, because you need it just to be seeds. But it does still do it. Oh, we can actually hold the amount. We can extract one at a time. So now if I just put 2 seeds, do they come out individually? Yes. Okay, that's what we needed. Okay. Never mind, we fixed it. So we kind of have that all done. There's a bunch of seeds waiting in there, so pop this back on, and hopefully we get a little better results here. Let's see if this, make sure this is working. Should see a bunch of seeds start to come out here. Stopped. Wait a minute now, there we go. Alright, they're not coming out one at a time. Now we can come down in here and check 47 eggs. And then while we're here, just like what I've been doing, I'm going to throw some eggs. We've been kind of running around trying to level up. The chicken farm is going pretty slow, and the problem is I have to like stand in there to get the experience because we don't have the backpack made. And so I was kind of doing some research, and I found that we do have this book that we've got. I don't know whether it was from our mob farm, but it's called Knowledge of the Ages. Enemy drops are directly converted to experience. So we're going to put this on this diamond sword that we made, which is really good. So maybe when looting 4 happens, it'll actually give us even more experience. So we're going to do that here. We're going to throw it in here and see what we can get. So we'll put this here. It's going to cost us 2 levels, but hopefully it's something we can easily get back. So now we have a sword, which with Knowledge of the Ages 1, breaking, looting, and the Bane of Illagers. So maybe now we can do some damage and hopefully level up quicker. We need to get to 63. Run out here. Last time, a little bit ago, we had a bunch of enemies spawn in. So we got to get, what, 13 levels? There we go. We use our bow, too. Oh. Let's zoom in here. Are we even hurting him? Oh! No, we just dropped our bow. I got spawned out of nowhere. It scared me. How's the shield kind of work? Oh, I like the ender step. Okay. Okay, it definitely seems like it's working because that was quite a bit of levels. What we're gonna try to do is weaken the skeleton. I just can't see its health. 1, 2, maybe. Eat this. Try to run in there. Oh yeah, no, that's definitely working. Alright, we're gonna weaken this guy, hopefully. Raining sort of fire. Oh, we're not doing any damage to him. There we go. Oh, ran out of stamina. There we go. We're leveling up good now. I'm assuming that's one of those, they're called those, like, silver beast guys. Oh, there's 2 of them. Nice. If I hit him, hard to tell. Why is this doing like no damage? We were hitting the ground. Okay. Oh! He just caught that dude on fire. Well, he's gone. There we go. Fight him. Oh no. I'm gonna let him weaken that guy down. He's gonna stand here, I guess. Almost there. Come on, zombie. Hit him a few more times. Alright, let's go. There we go. Alright, we're almost 51. Heal. Okay, let's go ahead and just get a backpack set up. We'll go ahead and get the magnet set. All that. So we already have diamond backpacks made. We'll take one of these off the wall. Take this one. Grab this backpack. Then we're gonna need to make a gold. Not even showing me how to make the magnet upgrade. Okay, so after some trial and error, I don't think you can craft the magnet upgrade. I've tried everything. But one thing I did find out is getting the knowledge of the ages is really good. And I'll show you kind of why. So I need to get to level 60. And I'm like pretty sure each chicken that I attack now gives me an entire level. And so now this is more, instead of like just a straight chicken farm for the experience, it's more to do this just to, you know, breed the chickens and be able to do this. So we're going to use that method. This might change kind of what we're doing here. Instead of it being more of like a auto collecting one, it's going to be more of a how many chickens can you put in there and then kind of go level yourself up. So again, the main point of what we were trying to do was make the experience pump, but now kind of seems like we can't, or it's not really important just because this magnet upgrade, it's impossible to create. And again, if anybody knows how to create, I would love to know. So with that, we're going to kind of change the design here. Really the main thing now is just to keep making sure that there's a lot of chickens in here just to get these eggs. And then we'll not really have to stay in here, but, you know, come in here to throw them, get more chickens, and then, you know, you keep going and vice versa. So it does definitely change the fact of what we're trying to do, but doesn't completely ruin what we've been trying to get, which is just easy levels. So now the level 60 doesn't really matter as much, but we still do have a working farm here that will keep producing chickens. And again, I would like it where we can get the experience automatically, but it doesn't seem like that's the case, that it's going to be possible. And so that'll do it for this video. If you enjoyed this one, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.